Popular but controversial figure has had nothing but praise for the U.S. leader, and the two will discuss Duterte's ongoing war against drugs. The big question, will Trump bring up alleged human rights abuses committed by Duterte's government while targeting not only drug dealers, but drug users as well?
The priority for South Korea during Trump's visit is North Korea.
How can she
President
speak
Moon Jae-in
English?
has gone along with the U.S. policy
Easy,
of
speak
sanctions and
English,
pressure,
right?
but ultimately,
She learned it.
Moon wants dialogue, more engagement with the North, and it's a desire that in the past Trump has called appeasement. And then there's
I can't
trade.
speak
Trump
English.
has convinced Seoul to renegotiate a trade deal between
Oh my
the
God,
countries, but Seoul doesn't want many changes.
President Trump's biggest scheduled challenge in Vietnam will likely be convincing APEC leaders of his views on free trade. He'll address the Asia-Pacific Economic Committee summit, telling them he wants fair trade and balanced trade. Perhaps the most watched event, if it does happen, is a possible bilateral between President Trump and President Putin of Russia. Although
added
if
more?
it does take place, it's likely to be shrouded by discussions
What we doing
of
today?
Russia's meddling in U.S. presidential elections. The other event still not on the schedule that may happen, a trilateral between President Xi of China, President Putin and President Trump, likely North Korea on that agenda.
The biggest issue for China when President Trump arrives here in Beijing will be North Korea. The Trump administration wants China to do more to force North Korea to stop developing its nuclear weapons. China says it's doing enough already. That issue will dominate conversations. They'll expect discussions over things like trade and opioids as well.
In the U.S. state of Texas, new details are coming to light following a shooting in the small town of Sutherland Springs. 26 people were killed after a gunman opened fire during Sunday services at the First Baptist Church. The victims ranged in age from a year and a half to 77 years old. 20 others were wounded, and several were in critical condition last night. Texas Governor Greg Abbott called the attack the largest mass shooting in Texas's history. It's not known yet what motivated the killer. He was 26-year-old man named Devin Patrick Kelly. He was discharged from the U.S. Air Force in 2012 for bad conduct. Investigators say he had domestic problems and had recently shown anger toward his mother-in-law, who attends the church. Governor Abbott says Kelly wasn't supposed to have access to a gun, that he'd applied for a license in Texas but was denied it. Still, police say he bought the rifle he allegedly used in the attack from a store last year. And after yesterday's shooting, Kelly was confronted and shot by a resident of Sutherland Springs.